YouTube faithful, what is going on? Happy 4th of July. Wasn't going to make a video today, but I'm sure one or two of you D-gens was waiting to see if I put something out there, so I felt like I owed it to you, so here it goes. I'm literally going to keep this short and sweet and just give you some of my thoughts on this slate, okay? The MLB late game slates, and there's two WNBA games. So first, right out of the gate, we're going to DG, and you can see Knick Knack Paddywhack and Zach Gallen over 9 pitch combo strikeout needs to be in your lineup right now. It's gonna move to 9.5. I can guarantee it. I took Gallen's Gobby. Go back over here to PrizePicks at 3.5 strikeouts because I project him to get around 5 to 6. I think he can get 6. I did take him at 4.5, 3.5, and at 5. But the thing is this: he is returning from an injury. Okay, I did take him versus the A's, but that's a totally different situation. He was able to get 7, but remember, he could get limited at any time. Not to mention the team he's playing is absolutely stacked. So the combo is actually pretty good. So either one of those two is crispy. Remember, there's a lot of heavy hitters on the Dodgers. You got the likes of Ohtani, Freeman, and the rest of those Cowboys, but you never know what's going to happen. I think Gallen can get there today, but I will say this, and it's the same thing I've been telling the Discord all day. These guys have unlimited resources. They're younger. They might have been out partying last night. They may be hungover. You never know. So bet responsible today. I know most of you are going to want some type of a sweat, but just keep that in mind. Now, like I said in the last video, all the hitter fantasy scores, all the heavy hitters are always in play. Yelich yesterday, I talked about him on this channel. Bang, home run, cash it. Talked about Ohtani. He did hit 2 hits, runs, RBIs, but didn't cover his fantasy score. Judge also sold. Absolute goose egg for Judge. It happens. But Alvarez cashed. Bobby Witt cashed. So if you have been riding the train and you want to go back to these two gents right here, you absolutely could. I think Bobby Witt has excellent upside today. He can always steal a base. He can always hit a dinger. And then you have Yelich, who whenever they're going to play in Colorado, they're always going to be in play. Any of those hitters, it's literally Brewer roulette, okay? But if Yelich has been cashing you, you want to ride the hot hand, be my guest. His Gobby over half a hit is in play. All of it's in play all the time. It's just randomly going to happen. It's randomly going to hit home runs. It's impossible to predict. Those are my thoughts. Alec Marsh, under 5.5 Ks, was on sleeper. Now it's off. It's at 4.5, and he's still at 5 on PrizePicks. So you could take less at 5 on PrizePicks. I don't love it at 5. I think he's gonna land on 5, to be honest. I took him under 5.5, but we'll have to wait and see. Good old Uncle Charlie Morton playing the Giants. I absolutely like him in this matchup. You can get him at 5.5 strikeouts on sleeper. I took it over there. His Gobby's not bad, but honestly, I'd rather pay for the get the payout equity on the 5.5. So that's that. Remember, guys, I'm just trying to keep it quick. So if you do go back to DG, you can see Logan Webb under fantasy. That's going to be a sweat. Ohtani under. Like I tell you guys every time I boot this up, all these hitters' fantasy scores are long-term unders. And last night you saw that with Ohtani and Judge. But any given night, they can go berserk. So you have to keep that in mind. And now you're going to see Ohtani and Yelich, they're always going to be juiced under for the most part. Hitters get hot and then they go off. Hitters get cold and then they bounce back. Like Brian Reynolds cashed me yesterday. Cash today with a home run. Gunnar Henderson chalked the last 3. Home run today to cash. All right, but if you scroll down here, you can see even Charlie's fantasies being juiced under. There's Alec Marsh under 5Ks. Hey, I didn't know it was plus EV, but there you go. Asia Wilson under 37.5 points rebounds. Zach Gallen's actually being juiced over 5Ks, so there you go. There's that. So you can take Gallen, you take Marsh under 5, and that's a 2-man right there. You can take that combo that I told y'all. So this is what it would look like. This right here. You get push equity, take less there, more there, remember. And as I said, it was going to bump to 9.5, and sure enough, it did. It's already at 9.5. I still don't think it's too bad at 9.5, but this right here is probably the optimal play. And then as far as WNBA goes, we saw Alyssa Thomas's points rebounds being juiced under. I do have exposure to that. And then Asia Wilson's points rebounds is being juiced under. Now, she's 36.5 on other books. That is going to be an insane sweat. Same thing with Thomas. Both of these girls are the highest highest usage players on their team for the most part. Thomas has been in kind of a funk, but she can grab 15 rebounds and get 8 points any given time and chalk it. Same thing with A'ja Wilson. She can drop 30 and get 10 rebounds and chalk that. She can get 20 rebounds and 18 points and chalk it. It's going to be a sweat. So don't think that it's not, even though it's plus EV. Yes, we're getting some value, but that's that. If you want to take a chance on Allen under 5.5 rebounds, I guess you could go there. I'm not really too interested. And then as you can see, Collier under 9.5 rebounds. I liked Collier's points earlier. I got it at sleeper at 18.5. It's now 20 on PrizePicks. That's why you got to shop around, kids. You got to make sure you shop around. But remember, it is the holiday. A lot of people are going to just phone it in and do sell jobs that are out there on the court, out there on the mound. That's how it's going to be. Go light, enjoy your little fireworks show or whatever it is you're going to do, and have a good time. Just trying to keep it, just trying to give you guys something. So if you want to fade the WNBA today, I don't blame you. You can take Marsh less, Gallon over, and then for also, if you want to ride some wagons, you totally could. Ohtani 1.5 bases, that would be my choice if I was going to take Mr. Ohtani today. That's what I would take. And then like I said, Yelich is always in the mix, but his fantasy score is long-term under a winner. He is being juiced up. If he hits a home run, this cashes automatically. My favorite would be save his Gabi at over half a hit. I've been riding that. It's been cashing. If you did this little burger right here, it's 5x for 4. You just don't get that payout if you get 3. So I think that's okay. And then you can mix and match any of the WNBA. Again, it's not an analytical video today. I'm not going into a full breakdown. I just wanted to spoon feed you a little bit. But I will return tomorrow with a full normal video for Flex Friday. And I did want to give a couple of shout outs today because I owe OG Mudbone a shout out today. Of course, he didn't post it again. I just told him to post under the winning slips. These people, they just posted in the general chat. He gave out Olympic plays and they hit. This was my sweat for the day. It cashed right there. Bang. Eddie's slip cash that he gave out under the roll member tab, which is why if you're in the cord, you got to make sure you check roll member tabs, captain slips, daily props, and captain's daily news. This is Mudbone's 2-man Olympic slip that everybody ate and cashed right there. Finally, he gets his flowers, even though they still don't understand. Posted under the winning slip. Spartan's 2-man underdog cashed. Gold Locks is 1 cash. Disco's cashed. If you're in the cord, you'll always have something to tell, folks. I promise you that. Hicks and Kremer last night. Old Krim of the Kremer. Dean. Cash it. Absolutely cash it. Back from injury. No sweat. Sweat-free cash. And then my sleeper slip yesterday that I gave out to the court and the Dub Club cash. The discount. Hicks cash. Hicks was my MLB play of the day. Sale was another one of my favorites. Unfortunately, Abbott and Rodon, if you will. Rodon pitched a masterclass. Abbott didn't. He had 4 walks, gave up 2 runs, but he got pulled before he could give up the 5th hit. Whatever, that happens. It is what it is. Overall, solid day, especially since it's a holiday weekend. Again, tomorrow we'll be back to normal with a regular video. But I can't stress this enough. If you are in the Discord, make sure you go to roll member slips and tail. These are my trusted people that only certain people have access to this, where they are going to post slips for you to tail. Period. Make sure you're in there. Captain slips as well. I post what I like there with the links. And then you get the projection sheets under Captain's Daily News, and then the daily props under the daily prop list that also goes straight to your phone via Dub Club. Now, if you want to join the Discord and get in the mix, you go to CaptainCrush.net, gold package. And for new members only, I'm doing this for just like 2 or 3 days because of the holiday and because it was a good month so far. I'm going to give you your first month for $10, absolutely free. The code is MLB new. You have to put MLBN all caps and then EW apply. You'll get your first month for $10. That's only for new members. If you've already been a member, it won't apply to you. I have a package code coming for you guys. So get in the mix. You have no excuses. The front door's open. Walk through it. Now, for the rest of you, I will see you guys tomorrow for a full video like normal. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.